Good evening, ghouls and ghosts, and welcome to the latest Minty Reacts for Goosebumps. This time, it is the episode Let's Get Invisible, which is, again, an episode that I remember watching as a child, which is the whole theme of this year's episodes, is things that I have actually watched before that I'm now re-watching again to get a better appreciation for. And I actually do remember this episode somewhat, because it actually was a really good one. It didn't feel like a good one while, like, in the beginning of it, but by the end of it, it's like, oh wow, that's a really good twist for, like, a Goosebumps thing. So, honestly, without any further, let's just get into it, because this has been fun, just, like, doing these reactions again. It's just been really fun, so let's just get into this episode, shall we? So, in 3, 2, 1, let's get invisible. Now, that's a house right there. That is a house. It must feel good in the 90s having money to buy a house.
Your mom will let us have any of this stuff for the school rummage sale?
I don't know. She thinks everything's a collector's item.
I mean, to some people, they are. That painting on that cabinet feels a bit insensitive. 90s, I guess, though.
Tander's rule.
This is... Alright, dude.
Now look what you did.
You broke a wall. Good job, kid. You broke the wall. That is a whole other room. That was probably not included on the square footage of this house. Which means they got this house for cheaper than they probably should have. That was not a light.
He's gone.
I do like how this one just gets you right into the story. It's like, this one, unlike Shock on Shock Street, feels good to get into the story.
Light must have fried your eyeballs, that's all.
You were invisible.
Sure, man, sure.
Yeah, you were. You really were.
What?
You really were, man. You totally were. You definitely were invisible. You really were.
Look, from now on, this is our super secret hideout. You tell no one. Swear?
I can definitely tell, man. I can definitely tell you have the emotion in that.
Don't tell anyone. Okay?
Totally. That's my mom. I gotta go.
They're going to tell everyone. They're going to tell everyone. Heh. Heh.
Hey guys, wait up.
How did you turn the light on when it's not plugged in? See, this episode actually does do kind of a good job of building some level of suspense, which is more than most of the Goosebumps episodes do. Like, this one actually understands suspense, which is pretty cool.
I gotta pound you.
Dude, do you like, live in this house?
If Dad wakes up,
Okay, he
kiss
does.
this secret room goodbye.
I'll be honest, I was a little confused if they're, like, brothers or not. They do look similar, though, so, you know.
Oh wow, you're invisible.
So are you.
It's gotta be some kind of trick.
Ah, yes, the lovely camera trick there of just a floating flashlight.
We could get into the movies for free.
We could scare the heck out of everybody.
This was just a lot of practical camera effects now.
I'm kind of dizzy.
Me too. A little. Pretty wild, huh?
Perhaps it's a side effect of using the mirror.
Right away. Maybe we can have a little fun before we start making rules about it. This is a major discovery.
I'm a little worried about what fun they were wanting to do by getting invisible with a mirror. I'm definitely worried.
Your dad's gonna ground you for a whole year.
He didn't care. He had a ponytail till a month ago.
And?
Things up. You two stay out of trouble, okay? Okay, Mom.
What is that outfit?
It better be good.
Don't worry. It's only the most incredible discovery in the entire universe.
Yeah, right. That's the most...
This man's just straight eating peanut butter out of the jar. I respect it, but I gotta point it out. He was just straight eating peanut butter out of the jar. Ah, not feeling so great. By having it on.
Where are they? I thought they were only supposed to stay in...
It broke. You broke the mirror, kids. Good job.
It's like the ultimate secret weapon. Oh, we could be famous.
We can invade
How?
the girls' washroom.
That's disgusting, kid. Don't do that, little perv.
Yeah, we could do experiments.
Isn't that sort of dangerous?
Yes. Yes, it is. Very dangerous.
You think we should? It made me feel weird. Sort of cold.
Well, maybe it's a feeling you have to get used to. I'm gonna try it. Zach, time.
Is this episode just a massive metaphor for something? Because it could be. It's a metaphor for puberty.
Max? Keep talking. Max? Max?
Ah, the mirror's taking effect now. Fully taking effect.
No.
Why did you keep having the shortest one there turn the thing off? Like, Zach is right there. He is, like, easily a foot taller than you. Maybe not a foot taller. Like, at least half a foot taller. Actually, no, he might be a foot taller. What? Oh. Okay, sure. Sure, I guess that works.
We are going to be in so much trouble.
Yeah, you think, kid?
There!
Oh, he looks bad. Oh, he looks bad.
I was right here, but I wasn't.
Brain freeze. Total vapor lock.
What was that phrase? What the hell did you just say?
Scary. It's all these bright colors.
Kid, I
Some
think you
kinda
died.
fuzzy.
Kid, I'm pretty sure you died.
You gotta turn. I mean, come on, Max, just once.
I'm serious, you guys.
Max is right. It's too risky.
This is a metaphor for drugs. That's what this episode is. This episode's a metaphor for drugs. Don't do drugs, kids.
What are you looking at me for?
Promise, Noah.
You want it written in blood or something? I promise.
This kid is going to get in some serious danger and serious trouble. This kid is an addict.
Strange about the house?
What's your idea of strange?
Is that a pitcher of milk?
Well, it's not haunted or anything, is it?
Haunted. Matt.
Who has a pitcher of milk? What the hell?
Did you tell your father about Zach's earring?
Clearly, Dad doesn't care. I do love the use of the practical effects in this episode. That is fun. Damn, he was chugging that milk. Also, great job, Noah. Great job.
Getting cold.
Max,
Hormones.
fair. Honestly, fair father of the episode. Fair. But also, Max, do you really think that's going to be inconspicuous, just grabbing the air like that?
Noah? Noah, stop messing around. Noah?
This is what he gets for going invisible again. He's going to get stuck that way or something. That's what it seems like it's leading to.
Are you okay?
Just fine. You worry too much.
That's clearly not Noah, right? That is clearly not him. Again, that's not him. This is actually a really cool episode, I will say. This is actually, like, for the name being so not that interesting, this is a very interesting episode.
The others.
What others?
Zach and Aaron. They went up to find you. Forgot you had baseball.
What are they doing? What are they doing?
Easy for you to say. I never even got a chance to try it.
I'm sorry,
Well-
Max. I tried to talk him out of it.
Well, he's gone.
Somewhere. This mirror is way too dangerous. I think we should break it.
Are you crazy?
That's 7 years bad luck.
Man, it's cold in here.
Party's over, Zach.
Like, is he just, like, holding the chair and just, like, turning back and forth? That's all he's doing.
Oh, Zach.
Oh, there you are.
That's not Zach. That's not Zach.
Let's try it again.
No, I'm gonna break it.
This is just a metaphor for addiction, isn't it?
Don't be such a whip, Max.
This is a metaphor for addiction. Okay, what exactly is the physics of the mirror, though? Like, I'll talk about that in the end of this, but, like, What's the physics of the mirror exactly? Like, is it whoever pulls the string, whoever's in front of the string, whoever's in front of the mirror? Like, it's been 3 different ways this episode. Ah, he's wearing a Goosebumps hat. That's funny.
It's not like you haven't seen your own reflection before.
Ooh, spooky.
What are you doing? You're hurting me.
This is just abuse right now. This is bad.
What about it?
It was in your left ear before.
Ah, he's a reflection.
Waiting for what? To trade places. Don't make this more difficult than it has to be. No!
This is actually really cool. Like, this is actually, like, legitimately very cool.
This world is the real world.
No, it's
Given to the
not.
cold. No cares, no worries.
There's nothing else in there, too.
Meantime, one by one, we will bring you here. It's good here, Max. The cold is good.
That is creepy as hell, okay? Like, for a Goosebumps episode, that's pretty creepy. What is all this weird imagery? What is there a horse? Like, where did all this stuff come from? What is this place? There's, like, no point in any of this. Like, I wonder how this is in the book. That's the real question. How is this in the book? Ah, there are more people in the mirror. More than trapped there. There's actually a lot of people who've been trapped in the mirror.
Max. Switching time.
No!
No! Like, this episode's actually, like, good, okay? This episode's, like, actually, like, legitimately good. Ah, the white hair is because he got cold. Because it's cold in the mirror. Okay.
Mirror, Aaron! Break it!
Is that the right one? Is that the right one? Also, Noah's just gone. Like, Noah's gone. You don't have a brother anymore. He's gone. Alright, Zach's back. That's good. Again, do we just forget about Noah, though? And of course, the mirror's gonna reform because it's a magic mirror. Like, why would it not do that?
There's a first time for everything, Dad.
Yeah.
Toss me a cup there, sport.
Righties rule.
Noah?
That's not Noah. You got the wrong Noah. the little, like, eyebrow raise, like, yeah, you know it. You know I'm not the real one. Your brother's dead. Yeah, that's, like, genuinely a good episode of Goosebumps, which is honestly kind of surprising, but that's, like, genuinely a good episode. I remember the twist of that episode a lot, where it's, like, I remember the twist of that episode from watching it the first time, of it being, like, the more you use the mirror, the more the mirror version of yourself, like, takes over. Which is such a cool idea, and it's such a cool concept that I believe has been done in a few other things before, like, in a way that was kind of done in Jordan Peele's Us, but it was, like, clone things. That movie never explained what exactly anyone was, but like, it was kind of used there, which was pretty cool. So I love the fact that, like, this episode actually does that, and it, like, is pretty cool. So I'm really interested in, if anyone's actually read the book, how close is this episode to the book, and is the ending still roughly the same? But I did have, like, my main question, which I kind of already talked about in the episode. What exactly were, like, the parameters of the mirror? So, like, did you have to be the one pulling the string of the mirror to be the one getting invisible? Did you have to just be in front of the mirror? Like, none of it makes any sense, because if it's the one who pulls the string, then that means Mirror Zach should have turned invisible at the end there, not Max. But if it's whoever's in front of the mirror, then they should have all been invisible, like, this whole time. So, like, what? And they don't explain that, which is fine. I think that's one of the other good things about this episode as well, is one, we don't really get the parents too much, so we don't have to worry about, like, the parents kind of bringing down the episode a bit, because usually that happens most of the time. If there are parents in the episode, they usually kind of bring it down, because they make it a little less believable in a way, which is a weird thing to say. They add too much, like, realism to a Goosebumps episode, where it's like, yeah, no, if the parents knew about this, they would do something, or no, too much unbelievability to the episode, because the parents would actually do something. Most of the time, the parents in Goosebumps are just like beyond caricatures of what a parent is in a children's story like this. But the other thing that I really like is that they don't explain anything, which is good, which is how you build kind of good suspense and good horror. Is you give just enough of like a nugget of information that you can kind of like formulate why something is, but then you don't explain it. Which is why, like, a lot of like the 80s slasher films kind of got really bad, because they kept trying to over explain the horror, where it's like, you don't need to. Like, you can just say that Freddy Krueger is just a serial killer in your dreams. Like, that is good enough. Or like, you can just say that Jason Voorhees is just like an undead revenant kind of guy who's just coming back and getting revenge on the campers that killed him. Sure, that works too. You don't need to like explain it further. Like, well, actually, he's like the embodiment of darkness or whatever, or like, or actually, he actually is getting revenge. It's like, you don't need to do all of that. Which is why it's funny in Scream when they do it, because they're making fun of it by doing it. It's a fine line to ride there, but you can do it, and it does make sense. But I like this a lot. I really actually like this episode a lot, and we're going to start getting to the episodes that I remember a bunch, which are the episodes that are actually good, if I remember correctly. So, this is a good one. Let me know down in the comments below, what did you think about this episode of Goosebumps, and did you remember watching it as a kid, or did you remember reading the story as well? What were your thoughts about it, and did you also like it, and like the twist of the story as well? And if you like the episode as well, you like the video, leave a like. It helps out in the algorithm to boost everything up so more people can find the channel and find these videos, which definitely helps out now that I am kind of back into the swing of things. And if you want to support the channel as well, you can go ahead and subscribe down below, or you can go ahead and also, if you want to really support and like help monetarily, if you want to support that way, I do also now have a Patreon as well. On the Patreon, you will also find full videos or full commentaries that are not edited. They don't have the episode in there, but you can like play it alongside an episode to like see my full commentary if you want to, instead of watching the edited versions of it. But either way, you don't have to want to. If you want to subscribe, though, it is down below. It'll help out on getting to the pathway of 1,000 subscribers, which we are getting there ever so closely. But beyond all of that, if you want to see more from the channel, right over here is going to be a playlist for the other Goosebumps videos. Go ahead and watch those as well. And over here is going to be a video that YouTube recommends for you as well. And until next time, just stay spooky, everyone. And I will see you in the next one. Until then, peace, everyone. Peace.